I'm Timothy Jordan, and you're watching The Developer Show. And we're doing another episode of Google I/O 2016. Right now, we're about to take a look at the Firebase Sandbox booth, and I'm here with Magnus. Hi, Magnus.
Hey!
All right, Magnus, let's take a look at what's inside the Firebase booth. First of all is the Firebase Test Lab for Android.
Yeah.
This is an actual rack, as it looks like, in the data center.
Yes, that's correct.
I want to hug it. You want to hug it?
It's amazing. The thing with this thing is you can feel the heat from these devices as they are testing different apps right here at Google I/O.
It's really cool. I mean, I knew conceptually that there was going to be a rack full of devices, but it's literally a rack full of devices.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. I mean, a rack like this, you would typically see just rack computers stuffed in here, but here you see real devices, and if you zoom into the screens, you can actually see the apps being tested by these robots. I mean, it's amazing. People or companies, they have sometimes hundreds of devices that they have on a device wall in order to test their apps. With this type of technology, all of that can go away because you can test all of that stuff in the cloud instead.
Yeah, and all you do is you head over to the console.
Yeah.
You upload your app.
Yeah.
You make a few clicks, and then it just goes off and running.
Correct. It's amazing.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Magnus, this is beautiful, and I know it's data. Help me understand it a little more.
So what we did is that we took real analytics data from Firebase Analytics, and then we created this arty LED representation of it. So what you see in these LEDs being lighted up is actually real data from Firebase Analytics, from the Bingo Blast app.
And it's beautiful, too.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a great way to start a conversation about data and take it to the console.
So here you can see the Firebase Analytics dashboard. You can see the number of active users, they're going up or down, the average revenue per user, how many of them have first opened the application, so the growth you have in terms of application usage, their engagement, how much in-app purchases they've done. It's just amazing. You have all of this data available right there in the Firebase Analytics dashboard.
That's very cool.
Yeah, you can scroll down here and you can even get more information. The app version, it's out there, the different device models being used, and also the location in the world. And also if I go down here, you can see the country, the region, the demographics of the users, and what they're interested in. It's absolutely amazing.
And one of the things they talked about in the overview talk and in the keynote is audiences and being able to segment by different demographics. Can you show us that?
So you can go in and you can select audiences here. So if anyone did a purchase which is larger than 10 from the country BR, we want to target that audience.
Very good. Let's take a look at one more thing,
Yep.
and I think this is one of the highlights of all of Google I/O, which is Foosball.
Sure.
Here's Foosball, and this is Ali. We found him.
Yeah, we did.
Ali, you built this amazing thing with some other DevRel folks. Tell us about it.
So, it's a foosball table essentially.
Yeah.
When you play a game of foosball, when one team scores, they press their button,
Yeah.
and that updates the score on the table, and it puts a request to Firebase database, which I know you know all about.
Yes.
And we have triggers on that data that then run and update the score, so that we have the high score table over there, and the little lights on the table to replace the abacus-like features on the standard foosball table.
Well, shall we play a game?
Sure, we can watch those. I don't want to embarrass you too much.
I think you will embarrass me, but I think everybody wants to see that happen. So let's grab the next game. So that's Firebase Foosball. I wouldn't say a fair match, but certainly a decisive one. Thanks for joining us for this clip. Check out all the links below.